Yeah.
Yes.
Let's have a beer.
How's everyone doing tonight?
Doing
Ready for a beer.
fantastic.
Ready for a beer? I'm always ready for a beer.
Ready for a beer.
You guys doing? I mean, anything cool coming up?
I
mean, Aaron, this is last. This is last week. Last night.
Yeah.
He's
I got
soon
1
to be a
week
very
left,
busy
so-
man.
I'm 1 week ready until we go induce. So that's going to be a fun day.
He's gonna be a dad.
This episode will come out much after that.
It will become after that.
7th, at least. So,
yeah, this is
congratulations in the
So
future.
we raised
Aaron.
this glass to the
Yes.
Well, you haven't raised it yet.
the new Stell.
I know. New little girl in the world. Hopefully.
Mr. Dad.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
You will cease to
Anxious
be
and
Aaron, and you will become someone's dad.
Yeah, you will be daddy.
Yes.
I always thought
I will
you
be
were
Papa.
my daddy, but all right, I'll share.
I'm a lot younger. I'm a lot younger than you. How would that be possible? Let's go back in time.
I don't know.
No,
That's just don't kink shame him. That's just the way he is.
Just trying to make content. Hey, welcome to the Couch Co-op Show. I'm Ian, and I got Jared, Dave, and Aaron with me as always.
Yes, sir.
What up, guys?
But Aaron with us for the last time for a while. He's going to be, I don't know, he's probably going to be gone for a month or so.
I believe the phrase is wrist deep in poopy.
Yeah. Daddy's got a daddy.
He might give us a text and say, hey, he might give us a text, send us a text and say, hey, guys, I need to drink a beer for a half hour, and then we'll do like a little like an emergent video.
Right.
But until he gets his child, get in a schedule.
He'll need a bro break.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But until he gets out on lockdown, he's going to be away for a little while. And we had a guest earlier, a few episodes back. Nick DeWin is going to step in for a little while. And he's a beer drinker, so there'll still be 4 of us to maintain our thumbs. But Aaron.
He'll do good.
Super excited for you, though, to be a parent.
Congratulations.
I'm excited, too. Thank you. I'm looking forward to it.
But anyway, moving on. We are a Couch Co-op podcast. We drink beer. We drink a beer every week. We talk about it. And then we kind of review it and tell you guys what we think of it. You guys can listen and drink along. So this episode might be difficult because I'm not quite sure what beer we're going to drink. We might just announce a beer and then maybe not do it. But usually what happens is we drink a beer. And then at the end of the episode, we say what beer we're going to drink next week. So it lets you guys know to buy that beer and drink along with us. Isn't that cool? You can play along. Woo! Play at home.
Yeah.
You can even leave messages. You can leave voice messages at anchor.fm/thecouchcohopshow. And it's free. You just hit it. You can go on your mobile phone or your PC and you can just record. It's super cool. It's super easy. Doesn't cost you anything. And you can tell us we're wrong or we're right. Or you can just recommend a beer. Hey, guys, I'm from Finland, and I think you guys should drink 8-Bit Brewery's Couch Co Optimist or whatever that beer is called. I don't know. Anyway.
Whatever it is.
I don't know what it's
nice
called.
Try.
It's something Optimist IPA.
Optimus Prime, I think.
Send it to us.
Anyway. Send it to us. Someone send it to us. Anyway, let's get to the show. It's my week.
Yes, it is. What did you go with?
And Jared, I had practiced it, but I think you have it better on your tongue. What is the beer we're drinking this week?
Tsingtao.
Tsingtao. It's a, we'll get into the background of it. Dave has the whole thing pulled up. Let's just open it up.
All right.
And talk about it. 3, 2, 1.
Cracking.
Crack of that shit.
Mm.
So first thing I noticed about this beer was I was looking at the can. I couldn't see any volume marker or alcohol marker on the can.
Yeah, there is nothing of that.
It's not bad.
Not
It
bad.
doesn't tell you it's 16 ounce or...
Quick little bite and then pretty sweet.
Milliliters.
Quick little bite and then sweet. Oh, it's pretty clear too. Clean as fuck.
Very clean beer.
So it's a pint, 16.9 fluid ounce beer is what it says on here.
That does smell good.
Oh, you found it on it.
Very sweet.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something, guys?
It's just.
I'm drinking it.
It's not bad.
It's very kind of floral.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet, and then it hits the floral at the end.
So
I can dig that, actually.
this is something that I thought it was interesting because it's described as a well-hopped standard pale lager. And I know how big of a fan Ian is for well-hopped lagers.
It's not. I mean, it's. I mean, I think the Pacific Northwest and then the rest of the country the rest of the world have different versions of well-hopped lager.
Well, I also think
this
is
almost
hopped
like
with
water.
earthy hops. It's not hopped with citra and the citrusy hops, which is what they try and do over here. So yes, there's a lot more hop going on, but it's a lot more herbal kind of
it's
earthy taste hops, not like citrus floral.
Yeah, I definitely get more of the floral to this, and it's a little sweet, but it's not like I'm drinking a dirt smoothie.
Yeah, like kind of like it's interesting.
I like
Dave,
it.
tell us about the so like kind of the history of the brewery because I know it's kind of English.
I'm not sure. Anyway, history of the brewery.
We were talking about it earlier a little bit.
Founded in 1903, and it was an Anglo-American venture.
So it's an American beer initially.
Sorry, Anglo-German.
Oh, Anglo-German.
I mean, yeah, sorry. And they basically sold
That's European.
beers to the Europeans that lived out in Hong Kong and that area. And then it went under Chinese ownership for a while, because the Japanese took that area of the world. And then after the war, it was nationalized. It was briefly an independent company. Then it was nationalized by the communists. Then they privatized it in the early 90s. For a while, like Anheuser-Busch owned a load of it.
Oh, really? Interesting.
And
Yeah.
That's new.
Breweries owned a load of it. But they've kind of both of them have divested from it, and I think now it's majority owned by like Chinese investors.
Huh. Okay.
So it's been sold. It's been sold for a long time.
But it's pretty much the same, supposedly the same, like menu recipe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's apparently the same recipe. It's an unfiltered, filtered beer, which is, I mean, they
it's
obviously
pretty clean.
lager it well.
I was gonna say, yeah, look like a lager should.
Yeah, definitely.
I'll say this. It hasn't. I'll say this now. It hasn't. Here's the funny. I haven't edited it yet, but it'll come out way before this episode. The lager I had at Wolves and People was very dirty, like very hazy, and this is like a very refined, clean. This is like episode. I think this is like episode 52, guys.
I don't like the combination of flavors on this beer.
I'm kind of
the hoppiness and the sweetness together.
I'm kind of with you. I'm kind of with you, Dave.
Here's how I feel about this. I feel like on its own, no. But if you have like a good a good takeout food from this goes well with food. Like I feel like most countries make their beer go with food really well, and I feel like this would be good with like a nice stir fry or even like a good goodness, I don't know. I'm just trying to think. That's the only thing that really comes to mind right now, like a stir fry or a something.
I see it in sushi restaurants, Chinese, Japanese restaurants.
I've never seen this in there.
No,
I see Mongolian.
Well, usually like 22-ounce bottles.
Why would this be in a Japanese restaurant? This is a Chinese food beer.
I know, but you see it. I see it all the time.
It was owned by the Japanese for a while, so you know.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
That was one of the markets they were into. So, I mean.
Well, I know that I know Chang's Mongolian. They have a lot of that's like their only beer they see in their fridge whenever they're doing the giant like cooking thing. But
so when I was buying this, checking out at John's Market, the woman that was checking out, she's like, "Dude, I fucking love this beer."
Oh, okay.
So it's like,
no, it's good. It's good.
I'm with Dave kind of on the flavor. I feel like I'm drinking.
It's a little sweet.
No, I feel like I'm drinking like perfume. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got this floral thing. It's a bite. It's kind of. I don't know. It doesn't. It doesn't. I mean, I don't have a problem with drinking it, but I mean,
Oh no,
It
no,
would be
it's
near
really
the. Honestly,
it's weird. It's
for
weird at
me,
the end. It's like you're drinking poison.
yeah, it's.
well.
This would be at the bottom of my lager list.
Me too. I think so too.
Even
It's
below,
not
probably
bad.
even
It's
below
just
some like real cheap lagers. That.
It's like you're
Yeah,
drinking
I feel like
something
the more
and
I
then
drink it,
poisoning.
the more that aftertaste is just not agreeable.
It's not good. I agree.
I feel like
100%
it's
agree.
adding a
Food is
lot of bubbles in my stomach. It's just like churning some
Yeah,
bubbles.
Oh,
up.
I like the carb. I think the
Yeah, I
body of it's
I'm
fine.
feeling
I think
with Jared right there. It's like
I'm good with the body. I just think the
the
flavor
initial
is
taste
weird.
is good, but the aftertaste is not.
It's not.
I'm with Jared, honestly. Though it's not
And
bad.
I think that
it's just the
aftertaste
bubbles,
hits
like,
immediately, Dave. It hits your tongue. It's like, oh, it's
Yeah,
a beer, and then it's a fucking alcohol. Like it's like a poison water. I'm not 100% fan of this.
No,
Like I said, this is something you have with some Chinese food or some.
No, I don't
like,
think you get. I don't know. I would never eat this with Chinese food.
No. Okay.
No, I don't think.
I would never order this again.
I don't think I would ever
No,
buy
I mean-
this again either.
No,
It's not like a Sapporo.
I wouldn't
I
either.
don't think it's that bad.
Okay, tell us, Jared. I mean, you haven't really talked about it much.
It's not terrible.
Well, when you're tipping it back, it feels really good, tastes good on the tongue. So it's like one of those beers you just kind of want to keep like drinking in a long drink.
but when you stop
Yeah.
that taste,
Yeah.
like
My tongue does go a little bit stale, so it
I'm-
does have that. You're right.
so here's
You're
a
right
test
about
for
that.
you.
But the top end taste is really good.
I'm trying to think of a lager I would rather, if I put it next to this, I would rather drink this.
Any?
And I can't think of any lager that I would put below this, to be quite honest, flavor-wise. There's just something
Right.
about that flavor that's just not good. I don't like it.
Well, I put some of those really hoppy P&W lagers below this, but
Okay, but I'd rather have a Bud Light or a Coors Light than this. I'd rather have a PBR. I'd rather have
yes.
I'd rather
I
have
do agree with that.
insert any macro brewed lager.
Right. No, I 100% agree. Like, I'd rather, Montucky Cold Snack.
Foster's.
Keystone Light, for that matter. I'd rather
I
drink
love
that.
Keystone Light though. but
I'd
that's-
drink that. I mean,
Yeah.
there's something weirdly. Here, I will say it has. The can art is very iconic in a way. It has a very kind of like cool
Yeah.
looking.
It's been around for a while.
You recognize
It's-
it. They haven't really
It's
shipped
like
it.
old fashioned but cool. It still holds up kind of thing. It doesn't look like they haven't bothered to update it for like 100 years.
I wouldn't not
Over that, yeah.
drink this if I was given it. Like if I were in China or Hong Kong, it's like, oh, I'd drink it. But but there's no reason I would buy this. It's not on the list of. It's not something that's. You want. It doesn't. Most basic lagers of a country taste like a lager. This one has like this
Right.
weird floral poison
Yeah.
taste that I'm not
There's
a fan
no.
of.
Yeah, this
I
one.
wouldn't. No.
This
poison.
one's off the beat.
Have any of us
flavor-wise.
had this before?
I
No.
don't recall having it before. I've had like other
Can't
Asian
say that I
beers,
have.
but not this.
It's
So
kind
here's
of
my-
amazing that they sell this around the world, isn't it? Really. It kind of sucks.
Advertising and billions of
That
dollars.
does
will
kind
get
of
you
suck.
places.
I'm with Dave. Like, I was really hoping this would be something cool that I've never had before. And when she said, "Oh, I love this beer," it's like, "Oh, cool, okay, that sounds good. I've got a winner on my hands." But like drinking it right now,
So here's my thing. I
it's
would
just a
never
weird-
buy
it's
this.
just- It's like it hits and then it dissolves into just gross.
Here's my thing. I would not buy this again, but if someone said, "Hey, let's get some takeout and then I'll get you this beer with it," I'm like, "Cool, okay, I'll give it a try with this." But I'd
But
probably wash
even
it down
then,
with
I
water.
said
I think
that.
I'd rather have water.
I think I'd rather have water, or I'd just buy some Coors Light or some shit. Like I honestly,
Yeah,
I'm
I'd
with
probably wash
Dave.
it down with water.
And we're not beyond the sell by date either. This is March. Actually,
March of
April
2022.
19th of 2022, best before. So
Yep.
we're well, we're drinking the fresh one,
That's
or
doing
relatively fresh.
So this isn't like
Yeah, it's not like we've had it in a
past
can
due.
for a while.
Yeah.
Or so.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's been a really disappointing last couple of weeks for me.
Oh, poor Ian.
You just
For
made
you.
me
Can't
drink
win 'em all.
all the beers you don't like.
I think, I'm the lager guy too. If anyone's supposed to like it, right?
Yeah, you
Oh,
picked this one, so.
I picked it. I was really
Well, on the
hoping.
same token, well,
You're
can
never
be
gonna know. Hey,
disappointed
you
by
gotta
what
take
like.
you gotta take a shot and be like, hey,
Yeah,
you gotta
true.
try a beer.
We've been to Australia and we've been to Japan. We've had we've even been to Thailand, haven't we? Because we had Singer.
This tastes like
Yeah.
communism, you know?
Oh goodness,
Oh
yeah.
goodness, we just got
Uh,
political.
Mm. No,
Well, I
it's-
wouldn't say that. It's not bland and
right.
and
You don't
uniform.
feel depressed
There's nothing
afterwards.
uniform about this.
I think it's bland at the front and then it blows out your mouth. I think that's Anyway, it's
You're
it's
depressed
weird.
afterwards.
It's a weird.
I'm channeling Ian's kind of inner thoughts about that stout we had last time when I'm drinking
Right.
this. As much as he
I can see that.
didn't enjoy that, and that's kind of where I'm at with this.
This is like I didn't
Really
I have
don't
a
like-
hard time slugging it down, but I would never do it again, for sure.
It takes a lot for me to not like beer, but then I think Jared's got
Mhm.
something to say because he's been awfully quiet and he looks like he might be enjoying it.
It's
I
okay
don't
if you
think
enjoy
he's
it, Jared. If you
loving it.
enjoy it, Jared, that's fine.
No, you guys are totally right about the aftertaste. It's like if you don't keep drinking it, it just keeps going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
the
right
aftertaste is really grabbing. It's like, please don't forget about me.
I would drink this if I wanted to just get wasted and there was nothing else in the fridge.
But a good lager, like a basic bitch
Yeah.
lager like
I'll
this,
go out and get
it should
something
be
else.
like you eat some food, you drink a lager like it's water, you do a couple shots,
It
and then
should be.
and then you have a lager. It should still kind of taste like beer, but this tastes.
Oh, smell it now. Now it's warmed up a bit.
It smells really fruity to me.
It
I
smells.
don't like the smell. After
smells-
I've had it for a while, I don't like the
It
smell
smells like
very
one of
much.
my homebrews that went wrong. When they get well, you don't know, but I've brewed once, twice, and it's got like
Wait, where is this beer from?
infected, so
China?
the yeast has gone bad.
Yeah.
Smells like
It's got
COVID.
that gunky
I
flavor.
think it smells like COVID, guys. No, just kidding.
That was China.
Oh,
Oh, come on.
Too far. Too far. We're not over that yet. No, this is a beer I will
actually, as I get drunker, I could probably drink it easier.
But that goes for most stuff. That's not
Right?
exactly a positive.
A
You could
follow-up
probably even
beer
drink
to
that
your starter
stout we had
beers.
last time easier after you got a bit drunk. So
Wow.
this is a beer I don't want to finish, and not because I'm enjoying it. I just
Well,
don't
I
wanna
finished
finish
a
it.
beer I didn't want to finish.
Yeah,
Hey,
me
hey,
too.
hey! I set the standard.
Yeah.
You got to finish it now, motherfucker.
Oh man.
I had no. I finished it out of principle. Damn
What
it.
video game? Oh, we should rate it, I suppose. I mean, you don't have to finish it Dave, if you don't want
Ratings.
to.
I'll probably finish it when on the way out, but
I'm going down. Jared, give it a
Down.
side. Jared, give it a
Yeah,
side.
I think sideways.
0.5.
I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to buy it. But I don't know. Maybe I'd try it
Drink
with
it
some
again.
food.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the. I would avoid this. So it would have to be a
I
beer,
would avoid it.
Yeah,
beer
I'm
fridge.
I'm definitely
with
not as
nothing
negative.
else but this in it, and I wanted beer.
This is leaving awful
Like,
taste in my mouth.
That's kind of like the level this.
I guess
beer
I'm
is on.
technically. I guess I'm more like this. Like I'll drink
getting
it, but I
But
don't.
is this the?
It's
can
it's
you
more
think of
here.
Much lagers that you,
Yeah.
Many more lagers that you.
So did this one get a 0.5?
0.5.
Is this our
I think this is our
lowest
our
rated
first
beer?
0.5. Is it? Didn't we do
This is
it?
a-
I think we've done an all.
A half thumb.
I think we've done a
one.
full down, haven't we?
No.
Oh, this is our lowest.
Once, I think.
Yeah.
We haven't
So,
done
I
it. We haven't done a
Yeah,
complete
'cause
zero
Reese got
yet.
a thumb.
No.
Oh, we
This is
haven't.
supposed to be
oh.
get.
No, because
gotta
usually
have
one of
some.
us is choosing the beer, so at
One
least
of-
one of us like has
Right.
half a fun.
Well,
for
here,
it,
I'm
you
not
know?
afraid to fucking shit on my beer.
I'll shit on it. I should be
Bottoms
more
up.
shitty on my own beers.
Well, yeah, you're not. We're not here to defend the beers that you select because it may be a beer you thought might be good, but you've never tried it.
Mm-hmm.
There's absolutely no reason to defend the beers that you actually put on the show. It's just your selection at
Right.
that point. So there's
Right.
no worries there.
All right.
Yeah.
My game for this wonderful. I'm
Which
gonna go
shit
with.
game have you chosen?
I'm gonna go with PUBG because it is a shit game
Okay.
developed in China
Yeah.
that a lot of people played, but then people fell off of. But now a lot of people are playing again because it's free to play. So you can go play PUBG. It's free to play, and see how awful that game is.
I am not a fan of this taste, but aftertaste, it's so gross.
So yeah.
Yeah, I
PUBG,
said it.
PUBG.
Tastes like lager at least when you burp.
Yeah.
I wish the aftertaste tasted more like that.
So
Yeah.
technically, it's Jared's turn to choose.
It is. And it's this beer from the world's oldest brewery. The beer is called White Stefan.
Show us.
White Stefan.
Sure you.
So
So
it's
that's the
from a
beer
brewery
next.
that I can't pronounce. I looked up how to pronounce this beer is White Stefan. But the brewery is like Bayerisch Stratensburger. Something like that.
It's one of the oldest breweries in the world.
That's brewery.
So
something like that.
Oh, I had no idea.
basically, we got to get
Yeah.
Nick to
Bunch of
buy
crazy
it. We
German.
got to find a bottle close in somewhere so he can buy it.
I'll send him a picture. He'll be
Unless
able to-
Aaron's
Oh,
gonna
wine
hang
is
out.
fine. Yeah.
Unless Aaron's gonna
Yeah.
hang out and we do it right next.
No, I'm good.
You weak.
I know.
You weak man. Just go tell Ashley that you need to hang out with us for longer. All right.
Nah, I'm
Aw.
good.
Oh, we could have done
It'll
it.
be okay, man.
It won't
It's
be okay.
It's okay.
It won't be.
It'll be okay. It'll be
All
okay.
right. Let's get out of here. We are the Couch Co-op Show. I got Jared, Dave, and Aaron.
Mhm.
Whoop.
We are the
Yeah.
greatest beer podcast that ever exists. You can find us at all the cool podcast places. And then you can find us on anchor.fm/the Couch Co-op Show. Leave a voice message and tell us how awesome we are, how awful we are, what beer we should drink, or that you just think that, or, tell us what do you think we could improve on the show? You know what?
Do you like Tsingtao?
yeah. Do you like Tsingtao? Were we wrong? Should we drink it out of bottles instead of cans?
Or should we just drink it?
Should we just drink it? Again, I want to thank the boys for joining me here on the couch
Always.
Yes.
Yep.
for Couch Co-op.
Drink responsibly.
I thought it was
Beer
beer
responsibly.
responsibly.
You can switch it up.
Drink lots of beer all the time.
Except
Beer
this,
it up.
except
Just
this,
don't
except this
drive
beer.
anywhere.
Don't drink this beer.
Just
Yeah, I wouldn't.
beer responsibly, and this is not one to be responsible with.
All right.
Yep.
All right.